My name is Harrison, and this is my baptism testimony. My sister Christina Butts played a huge part in me coming to know Jesus. Though I had grown up in the church, my Nana introduced me to Jesus and the Lord when I was a kid. And throughout my teenage years and early 20s, kind of fell off the path. These last couple years, my sister invited us here 4 years ago, and through coming here at Heritage and watching my sister practice her faith, it made me realize that I needed Jesus. I knew that I needed Jesus when I understood that He died on the cross for my sins and that the only way to God is through Him. I chose to make Jesus the Lord of my life. It was one of the Sunday services a few months ago. They were talking about being half in and half out with following Christ, and I realized that was the case for me, and that even though as a child I had learned about Jesus and learned many of the stories and things like that, I had never really fully committed myself. And a few Sundays back when they were talking about that day I decided I was going to be fully in with following Christ and submitting to God's will over my own. I want to be baptized because I want to profess my love for God to not only my family and HCC, but the broader community around me, so that they may keep me accountable as I grow in the Word of God. My favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. I love being a part of the Heritage family because it feels like a family when you come here. And when you're inside these walls, I feel like you can truly feel the presence of God in here. Heritage family, one way that you can pray for me as I start this journey is that I continue to put God's will before my own, and that I have the courage to serve in the church in every way that I can. The last thing I'd like to say is that it's never too late, whether you're just now learning about Christ or you are somebody that has known and has fallen off the path, or whatever it may be. It's never too late to stop living in sin and to start following Christ.